Mother.
Oh, honey.
Thank God.
100 years waiting. What took you so long?
I was in another country with 2 children who were wondering where their big brother was.
Not my fault. Not my fault that Lucas developed a taste for vodka and it's stowed away in your boyfriend's plane.
Have you heard from Keith?
Why, darling, why would you ask me that when he could call your wife? No, darling, I haven't had a peep, not a peep from him. Not since we spoke last night.
I thought he was on his way back here to look for Luke.
I'm gonna go find Lieutenant Cesar and tell him that we're here.
Oh, him I spoke to. He's had men out all night looking for them, and so far they haven't been able to find either one.
So you're telling me that Luke and Keith they both vanished?
I'm afraid so.
Hal, can I talk to you? I'm in the middle of something. This can't wait. All right, just stick with what you wrote. Don't elaborate and you'll do fine. I'll see you inside. So, what's so important you couldn't wait for me to call you back?
Jennifer.
What about her?
I don't know how to tell you this, but she's got herself a drug habit.
What?
Crystal meth.
You'll do it? You'll work with Mom and me?
I said I would talk about it. I'm willing.
You have no idea how much this means to me.
No champagne, not yet. Okay, we have a lot of details we need to work. That we're talking.
No,
just talking.
Yeah, she's gonna be fine with it. She'll go along with anything that you want, really. And now I've got to go. Emily, thank you so much for pushing him into this.
Hey, I'm not in, and she didn't push. Why did you push me into this?
Because at this point, the closer you stay to Jennifer, the better.
It's not Jennifer I'm worried about. It's the thought of working with Barbara.
Oh, we have bigger problems than Barbara. Gwen fell apart in court today. She may never get custody of the baby.
So what happened in court?
I lost the baby, as if you care.
I do care. So the judge ruled?
May as well have.
So it's not final?
Are you even listening? I told you, the judge gave the baby to Carly so they could send me to a bunch of social workers, and we all know what they're gonna say. If I don't become a different person, I can't be a mom.
So what are you supposed to do now?
After what Carly pulled, there's nothing I can do.
Ellen, when you pick up the boys, will you ask the coach what time the game starts tomorrow? Thanks.
Hello.
Put that down. What are you doing here, Iris? I told you at the courthouse you're not getting another cent out of me. The baby is mine, and this is over.
So you're saying that the court decision is final?
As far as you're concerned, yeah, it is.
I don't know. From what I've read, these things are never over. Not as long as there's a birth mother who's pining for her child.
Well, in this case, the birth mother is why I have custody. The judge took one look at her and decided that the baby's better off with me.
You don't think the judge would change his mind if he knew certain things?
No. No, I don't.
You're either lying or you're a fool, but either way, you're gonna pay me what I'm worth. Because if you stiff me at this point, I'll make sure that that baby is out of this house by nightfall, and you know I can do it.
Tell you the truth, Iris, I don't think you can change the judge's mind. You see, compared to the birth mother, I'm a dream come true.
But if the judge knew what you did to my beautiful boy.
What happened to my brother? It's a tragedy for all of us. But I was just a kid, Iris. I was a minor. I never should have been left there in charge of a helpless little infant, and I think the judge will take that into consideration. Let him send someone to my house. Let them interview my family. This family works, Iris, because Jack and I are good parents. Unlike the birth mother who showed everybody how unfit she is when she misplaced her own baby. So you see, you're fresh out of luck.
You seem pretty sure of yourself, Carly. But you know, I don't know. How are you going to feel when you see your face all over the front page of every paper? Baby killer. Can't you just read those headlines? Now, I'm not saying that the judge is going to give the baby over to the birth mother, but, you know, who's to say he's not going to place the baby somewhere else, say, foster care? It's a risk.
And you're right, it is.
I knew you'd see it my way.
It's a risk I'm willing to take to get you off my back. You, Iris, are a leech, and you are not getting another penny. Rosanna left that money for Rory. It's his.
And yours, you mean? I know that's how the papers will see it.
Okay, fine. You go to the papers, I go to the cops. You'll be convicted of blackmail, Iris. I believe that's about 10 years. So if 10 years in the state pen sounds like fun to you, go ahead. There's the phone. Make the call. Give us both the problem we don't want.
So the test on the water bottle came back negative.
That's right, Will. I'm a liar. Again.
I didn't say that.
But that's what you're thinking. That I lied about Casey. I lied about the paternity test. I lied about Carly setting me up. The
Look,
water
let's just
bottle.
not go there, Gwen.
There's nowhere else to go. That's my life. A big fat lie.
Look, how you choose to deal with things is your choice. I'm just trying to be supportive.
What does that mean? It doesn't matter if I tell you the truth or not. You'll just sweep it under the rug?
You want me to smile and nod? Fine. All the tests are rigged. They hate you. They're lying. Whatever you say. But when you told me that you couldn't afford a lawyer, I offered to go to my mother. I wouldn't go to my mother if my life depended on it. But for you, I was willing. And now I come to see what? That you have $10,000 in cash?
Not anymore. Gave it to the lawyer.
Well, I'm sure whoever gave you the money would be happy to give you more.
Take that back.
Whatever you say.
Get out. Hey, be sure to apologize to your mom. You know, you wouldn't want to upset her. Couldn't survive that, huh?
Go to hell.
A little too close to the bone? Looks like I'm not the only one with problems.
My only problem right now is you.
Why is that, Will? Why am I such a big problem? Why do you even care? I'll tell you why. Because it's easy to focus on me. That way, you don't have to fix your own screwed up life.
So the first 30 minutes, Gwen's allowed to be alone with her own child. We're supposed to believe that she fell asleep and the baby disappeared, only to be found a few minutes later by the friendly neighborhood snack vendor. It's crazy. It's too convenient.
You think Carly set her up?
Yeah, and so does Jack. I mean, he can't prove it, but I know he smells a rat.
And what about her lawyer?
Winthrop, he tried. I mean, he tried his best, but Gwen let everybody push her buttons, and the judge intervened, and she hung herself.
Yeah, I should have known this was gonna happen.
Whether Carly would sandbag her?
No, that Gwen would fall apart. You know, she says that the water was spiked.
Yeah, well, the original water bottle is long gone. Carly made sure of that. So there's no way we can prove that she tried to set her up. Which means Gwen is never gonna get that baby back, which means your plan to ship her out of town away from your sister ain't happening.
Okay. So from now on, we focus on keeping Jennifer from discovering that Rory is her baby.
Which is why I pushed you back into business with your mother.
So I could keep an eye on my sister.
I just hope it's enough.
Mom? Are you here? Mom? Mom? Oh, pick up. Ah,
Mom, it's me. Call me, or better get come home because I have incredible news. Didn't you, Dusty? Well, of course you did. Guess what? You can't tap my cell phone. Oh, Jasmine, please be home. Dusty? Did you bug the room? Jen, what's wrong?
Well, did you get through to Cesar?
Still no sightings of either Wolf or Keith. Lucinda, last night when you went back to the plane, what exactly did Keith do?
He left me. He left me. He gave me this. I'm sitting there chasing the shadows, and he came back here to try to see if Luke had come here.
You just had to do it. You just had to come down here. Now, because of this, I may lose my son.
You're not going to lose your son. The ambassador is a friend. I have a phone call into him. He will get back to me, and he'll be able...
And what? To what? Find Luke? He's the ambassador. I'm sure he doesn't leave the embassy without an armed guard.
Well,
and a picture running down the dark alleyways calling out your grandson's name.
If the boyfriend had just checked the back of the damn plane.
Oh, yes. Blame Keith. From what I understand, you gave him no choice.
Did he tell you why? Did he tell you why I was able to force him to bring me down here?
No, Mother. We didn't have time to chat about that.
Oh, well, that's just a pity, because it might have been enlightening.
I'm not going to listen to you. Run down Keith when he is out there risking his life to find my son.
Maybe he just ran off.
Why would he run off?
Because the jig's up. The secret's out.
What secret?
No, don't indulge her. I'm not interested in any secrets.
No, I want to know. What are you holding over him?
Well, if you want to know, your knight in shining armor is a smuggler.
No. No, I don't believe that. Keith would never have anything to do with drugs.
Did I say drugs? I don't think I said drugs. No. He's smuggling human body parts on ice. He's flying them up north where they can be sold to the highest bidder.
I tried to talk to her, but she doesn't want to listen to me. And besides that, she walked out of Street Chains.
She quit her own company?
Yeah, and I haven't even told Sierra yet. I'm hoping we can turn things around, but I don't know.
And there wouldn't be any other reason my daughter would rather not work with you. So you thought maybe an accusation of drug use might give you some leverage?
No. You might want to talk to Meg Snyder. She pulled out some drugs from Jen's purse. She came to me. I didn't want to believe it either, believe me. Until I met Jen's dealer.
When was this?
Yesterday. While Jen was out of the cash machine somewhere, he's sticking in his pockets anything that would sell.
How much do you need?
No, Dad, don't. I'll figure something else out.
Don't be ridiculous. Just tell me how much you need.
500?
500? What do you need that kind of cash for that can't wait? Why? Why would she take drugs?
Because she's hurt, you know, she's her baby. She's not getting over it. Or maybe I called her back to work too soon. I don't know.
I've got to get over there. All right, thanks for coming to me, Dusty.
I care about her.
I know you do, which is why I'm going to ask you to let me handle this.
I'll let you handle it. Believe me, she doesn't want to hear from me anyway. If you'll just let me know.
As soon as I can. Thank you.
Sorry, Mom. My cell phone just wasn't working.
So you threw it across the room?
Oh, Mom! Paul has decided to come back to work with us. What? Yes, I just spoke with him, and I told him the street change just wasn't working, and that you and I decided to go into business together, and I said I needed him, and he said yes.
Oh, my God, honey. Oh, that is so wonderful. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I have wished for this. I prayed for this. We have to start making plans. We'll have dinner tonight. Okay, we'll have dinner.
Fine.
And then tomorrow morning we'll have a breakfast celebration, and just the three of us. No, we'll invite Will, the four of us. And in fact, I will even invite your father, too.
Oh, well,
I'm gonna
maybe
call
we
him
should
right
just have
now.
dinner with Paul, because Dad and Paul...
I know. But you know what? When he finds out that we're all together again, I know that Hal will make the effort. He will. Because it's so important. Because I need my children. Because you and your brothers are everything to me.
Mom.
The years that we had together at BRO were the happiest years of my life, and I have missed that. And I've been afraid to wish for it, but we're gonna all be together again. We're gonna be together, Jen.
Not all of us.
Your sister is haunted by the memory of her child. I can't stop thinking about the christening when she heard Rory cry. It just breaks my heart, Paul.
Yeah, mine too. I don't ever want her to feel pain like that again. That's exactly why I've been trying to get a boy out of town.
Well, until we make that happen, we need to keep them as far apart as possible.
You're right. You're always right. It's only one solution. I need to leave town. Get Jennifer to come with me. I'll make it look like it's business. We'll stay away a few months, whatever it takes.
Yeah, I don't mean to sound selfish right now.
Come with me. Bring Daniel.
You want us to come with you?
We're together, Emily. Don't you know that by now?
I guess I don't. I mean, at least when it comes to leaving the country.
Yeah, make a whole new fresh start. Leave Barbara here to hold down the fort.
Now that's the best idea you've had yet.
You are the best idea that I have ever had. So let's think. Jennifer could say no to Europe, or she could say yes, and it would still take a few weeks.
So how do we keep her away from Rory?
You.
Me?
Yeah. I know I'm asking a lot of you. You do this one little favor
What's
for
the
me.
matter with you? Don't you know I'd do anything for you?
Could cost you a friendship. But if you play her right, Jennifer could be spared the sight of her child.
You want me to talk to Carly?
You can kiss that baby. Bye-bye.
I'll send you a cake in prison, Iris. Well, I think we're done here. Don't you?
Picture perfect. Too bad they can't see the real Carly. You're a piece of work, you know that? I don't know how you live with yourself knowing that there's a mother out there whose heart is breaking. I know how I felt. My child was dead. Huh. But if he were alive and in your hands...
I'm a good mother, Iris. And if I can save that baby, that will be a good thing. And maybe somehow it'll help make up for what happened to your son.
No, nothing will help make up for that.
I will try. And you know, Rory's birth mother is even worse than you in some ways. She's completely reckless. I can't leave that baby alone with her. He would never survive. Gwen doesn't even know which ended him to diaper. Rory's birth mother, Gwen Norbeck.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Something's wrong. Something is wrong. Something is terribly wrong.
No one is going to keep me from seeing my daughter, least of all you.
What are you doing here? I've brought your son.
Can one man's crime...
You took Michelle's baby?
Who are you going to tell? Survive a mother's instinct.
The baby's alive. I know it now. She's alive. I just want you to know I remember. I remember every single thing you did.
This week on Guiding Light, CBS Daytime.
What'd you do that for?
I'll get it fixed.
No, don't. Please. Don't. Leave it! Just get out of here, all right?
You think by taking in this baby, you're gonna make up for what you did? Oh, you couldn't be more wrong.
I said get out of here, Iris.
You're gonna pay for what you did to me. I promise you, you are not gonna keep that baby as long as there is breath in my body.
Is that him?
I asked you leave.
And I asked you a question. Is that Gwen Norbeck's baby?
Not anymore.
I didn't come from money. I have a screwed up family, but I got out of there. I walked away. You're too scared. Hey, you know what? We all have problems. I turned my head the other way about you being a former psycho, just the way you turned your head away about me being a liar. But you know what, Will? It's not working. You hanging around and being supportive. If I needed a dog, I'd buy one.
And we know where you'd get the money.
That's not who I am.
I guess we're both wrong.
Then prove it. Come on! Tell me you believe me or not. Show me something! You can't. You won't. You'd rather be that nice guy in the corner. Well, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of you looking at me and feeling sorry for me and helping me and treating me like I let you down. You let me down. You were supposed to be my friend. I thought that you...
That would be really crazy though, wouldn't it?
I'm so sorry. This is not the time to be talking about family reunions when all you can think about is who's missing.
Don't, okay? I don't want to talk about it. Besides, let's just focus on the positive. And I was thinking, since all three of us are together and we're all three Ryans, that we could incorporate as Ryan Designs. In case we wanted to diversify, you know, if we wanted to start some furnishing lines or linens.
Should you be taking that?
What?
Aren't you supposed to take those after breakfast?
Yes. And I just had breakfast with Paul.
Okay.
You're checking on me.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are, because of what Dusty said about the drugs.
No,
well, I won't be watched. I didn't want to take these things in the first place.
And you went to the doctor and you've listened to the doctor.
And I'm just
doing
I'm
much better.
just trying to do what everybody wants me to do, which is to get on with my life. And I am. I'm happy. I'm working. And I'm happy. And it's fine.
Honey, I know you're doing much better. And I'm proud of you, okay? Why don't you just relax for a little while and then you can call your brother. I'm gonna go downstairs and talk to the chef and arrange for dinner. You call Paul. Tell him to be here at 7, all right?
Fine.
It's all gonna work out. It's all gonna work out, I promise you. Okay? Relax.
Barbara,
I was just gonna call you.
is Jennifer inside?
Yes, she's resting.
You left her alone?
What are you talking about, Hal? Yes, what's going on here?
Open the door.
Not until you tell me what you want.
I just spoke to Dusty.
Oh. I see. And you believed him. Let me tell you what's going on here. Dusty and Jennifer had a falling out. She's decided to leave Street Jeans and come back to work with me. And Dusty is angry, he is hurt, and so he's made up these vicious lies because she left him in the lurch. No. She's seeing a doctor. She's not hiding anything. In fact, we were just talking about it. The only reason that she's taking antidepressants is that she's ready to move on.
She's in trouble.
I suppose you're going to say Paul's in trouble, too.
Paul?
Paul is coming back to work with us, and I'm hoping. Now, I am begging you, Hal, please. Please don't ruin this for me. I'm an inch away from having my children back. Please don't spoil it.
He gave me some sort of a humanitarian spiel, but he's getting a lot of money so he can pay you back.
So he works out of this clinic. This is where you saw him.
But he doesn't, he's not here with it. He was meeting somebody else here, a woman.
Luke probably walked into something that he shouldn't have, and they probably grabbed him.
Don't say that. It's not possible. Hopefully, probably found a bar somewhere. I'm sure it's very easy for someone his age to get a drink.
Mrs. Walsh, any news? You look a little pale. Have you had lunch?
Oh, thank you, Doctor. I'm not hungry. No, really, thank you.
Who are you?
Oh, Doctor, this is my daughter and her husband, Lillian Holden Snyder. This is Dr. Hendricks. He's the director of the clinic and also the physician of record. He's in charge of my case.
Yes, I'm sure he is.
Our son is missing.
Oh, you're Luke's parents. I'm so sorry.
Sorry? When do you have time to be sorry? You're too busy shipping organs across the border. Tell me what you know.
Hold it.
I'll find my son.
Hold it. No.
Oh, Emily? Hi. I would have called, but I didn't think you'd want to see me. That's why I'm here. I want to apologize. Rory's sleeping. So? What? We can yell at each other? I mean, we can if we want. If you want, we... Just kidding. Thank you, Carly.
Let's watch the glass.
What happened?
You were saying?
Well, I wanted to apologize, for not being more supportive of you taking on this baby. And I know it's the last thing you really needed right now, and you're just doing it to support your sister. And honestly, any child would be lucky to have you as their mother.
Oh. What brought this on?
I was just thinking about you and me, and I hate feeling like we can't be friends anymore. And I realized you were right. I am still jealous of Rosanna, which I realize is a really weird thing to say, given what's happened to her. But I know how much Paul loved her. And I don't like anything that reminds him, anything that would take him away from me.
And that's why you don't want Rosanna's child around, is that it?
Well, let's face it, I'm a horrible person.
Yeah. We all are at times.
Look, Jennifer is the other part. She's just torn up about losing her baby still.
Oh, yes, of course she
At the
is.
christening, you didn't know this, but she heard Rory cry and just had a meltdown. I mean, she literally had a breakdown. They had to bring in Dr. Michaels, and they put her on antidepressants.
Oh, no, I had no idea, but I suppose since both of the babies were premature, maybe their cries sounded alike.
Yeah. So, you know what? It'd be a good idea to steer clear of her for a while.
Yeah, no, of course I will, and I'll let Jack know, too, because he likes to take the baby to the park with the boys, and I'll let him know to keep an eye out for her.
That's a good idea.
Oh, my goodness. What's the matter? Are you having a tough day? Oh, he's been so fussy since breakfast. Can't be yet. Oh.
Hey. What? Huh? It is nothing. Let me get out of your hair.
No,
not until you tell me what's going on. Nothing. It's just that I hadn't gotten a really good look at him in a long time. He's so beautiful, Carly, really.
And he's not mine. That's what you're thinking, isn't it? I shouldn't have him.
You're taking wonderful care of him. He's lucky to have you. That's not it. What? What is it, Emily? I know you. Something's wrong. Something is wrong. Something is terribly wrong.
Open the door, Barbara, or I swear to you, I'm gonna break it
That
down.
would really help your daughter rest. Seeing her father burst through the woodwork.
What's going on?
Hal wants to rip my front door off its hinges.
Jennifer? Hello, Jennifer. Remember me? You're the nurse from the hospital when I arrived with my son. That's right. What are you doing here? I've brought your son.
I am here to see my daughter.
And I told you she's resting.
This can't wait.
If Mom says she's resting, then it will have to wait.
That can't be my son. My son is dead. Jennifer, I'm surprised at you. You know your baby's not dead. But I have the death certificate. They made a mistake. You know they made a mistake. You heard him cry at the church, remember? I knew it. I knew he was there. He needs his mommy. And you need him. Don't you want to hold him?
No one is gonna keep me from seeing my daughter, least of all you.
He's lost without his mommy. Aren't you, sweetheart? Don't cry, honey. Mommy's right here.
Get your hands off me.
Leave my sister alone.
Stop it, both of you.
Tell him you love him. That you'll never leave him.
Jen has had a stressful day. She doesn't need the two of you bludgeoning each other in the hallway.
We're not avoiding this, Barbara. It's too important.
Family is what is important. And I'm not gonna let you ruin this for all of us. Now, I realize that you and Paul have issues.
So this is about Emily?
No, Paul. This is about your sister. She is in trouble.
And that's a lie.
This week, CBS Daytime goes undercover.
What are you, some kind of a hit lady?
Suspicion grows.
To know if seeing my mother with another man bothers you that much.
Accusations fly.
I would like her arrested.
She drugged me!
And instinct takes over.
The baby's alive. I know it now. She's alive.
This week on CBS Daytime, nobody does drama better.
Where's my son?
I don't know.
Leave him alone!
Are you okay? Mother!
Sorry about that. I didn't see you.
Really? I'm a little hard to miss.
that's him? Dusty.
That's him. And you did it. How does it feel?
Great. Thank you. I couldn't have done this without you.
Oh, Jen.
Jen?
Jen! Jen!
Jen, what happened?
Honey, are you all right?
Jennifer!
Jen!
Hey, what is it, Emily? You're really scaring me.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to upset you.
No, I'm not upset. You are. What's going on?
I just don't know. I just don't know if we're doing the right thing. I don't know.
Who?
I'm sorry. I'm not making any sense, am I?
No.
I'm just gonna go.
No, please don't. Please. Please don't shut me out. What's going on?
Oh, God, this is not your fault. None of this is your fault.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I'm fighting for what I want, right? I'm fighting for what my sister wants.
We all try to protect the people we love. But sometimes the guilt...
What? The guilt for what?
This little boy's mother... And I know there are good reasons to keep them apart. I do. But I also know how she must long to hold him. Carly. Not to be able to hold your own child, to raise your own child. Can you think of anything worse? And I'm sorry. I'm not blaming you. It just hit me when I saw him, you know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go.
You are my sister's child. You are her son. I promised her that I would take care of you. And that's what I'm gonna do. This is what she would want. Gwen may think she wants you, but she doesn't deserve you. She's too young. She's too mixed up. But she's gone, sweetheart. And they are never gonna let her take you. I promise.
Well, what the hell are you doing here?
Is that any way to talk to your mother?
The world turns. Why are you here now?
A lot of reasons. When I understand, you could use a friend right now.
I made a promise to my sister that I would take care of that baby. And that's what I'm gonna do. Because nothing in the world matters more to me than doing right by my sister. Do you understand?
What does Meg Snyder have to do with any of this?
Meg told Dusty she found a bag of crystal meth in your purse the other day. What do you have to say about that?